are
voice
you?
visible to you?
Yes, you are. How are you, Shweta?
Yes, I'm doing great. How about you? You tell me.
I'm also in good health. Everything is up to the mark. All in all, I'm enjoying. Yes.
Okay, what are you enjoying?
Actually, I'm done with my exams, so now I don't have any exam pressure or something. So everything is perfect, I would say.
Okay, so today what did you do? And
Today,
how's
I
it
didn't do
been?
anything. Mostly I prefer reading books. So sometimes but today I was doing something different. Today I was reading some sort of confession letters. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
what is all about? Like, I don't have idea.
Suppose we write a letter to someone where we confess our feelings and
You
also
are confused.
we,
Okay.
yes. So I was reading some sort of letters from different writers. Yes.
Mhm. Okay, so we need to learn if we want to confess or confess later is also there, right? I didn't know that.
Yes, normally in general, sometimes what we do, if we need to say something, sometimes if we are not feeling confident to convey our message by speaking, so sometimes what we do, we write letters, right, in order to convey our feelings. And sometimes we think that okay, if I'm speaking, maybe I will make mistakes, but in letter we can make changes, we can think, and after that we can write down our feelings very well, right?
Okay. So confessing letter is like you wanted to learn or you wanted to write?
I wanted to learn about it, like how to write and how to address things and how to express our feelings. So I was reading the letters of some sort of writers, and I was looking at it, how they have uh, expressed their feelings, emotions, and their word choice, what kind of words that they have used. So I was trying to get all these things from those letters.
Okay. So do you think that your writing skill is great or you need to learn so many things?
I think my writing skills are good, but something I need to improve. So I go through that. Yes.
Okay. If I ask that, how did you start your writing journey? Like for me, I started writing journey in the basis of sharing or expressing my feeling, or I would say journaling. So that is how I started writing. What about you?
Basically, what I was doing before that, I was facing the problem. My handwriting was not good enough. So I was just trying to enhance my handwriting. So what I was doing, whatever the thoughts that were popping into my head, I was just trying to write down 2 to 3 pages every day. So this is what something I was doing. And later on, somehow I felt, okay, now I need to improve my writing skills. So what I did, whatever I was watching, even I was getting through any kind of training or something. So every day I was preparing short notes, and after that I was writing all the content in my own words by writing some sort of examples. Apart from that, what I do, I think I didn't tell you this thing last time, but now I'm going to tell you that I have a great collection of diaries. So mostly I write my thoughts in my diaries. Okay. Even if somebody's asking me, on your birthday, what do you want me to give? I just tell them, don't give me anything. You can just give me a diary. And I receive a lot of diaries on my
Oh,
birthday. Seriously.
oh, wow, great. I have purchased, I think, by myself. Like, oh, even I have gotten many diaries from my students. But I have not that much as you are saying. But yes, I have a few diaries where I journal.
That's
Yeah.
great. That is also
Okay.
an effective. Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about related to writing, and it's quite interesting topic for the English improvement, right? So we can do it.
Yes. Sure.
And I would like to know that how long have you been, like, are you good at writing since your childhood, or you started writing after a long, late, like later, I would say. in your
I
college
think I
time or
started
in
when
your
I
school
was in
time?
my college and I was learning this language. So at that moment I started, and I have the habit of writing my thoughts, even whatever is happening in my surrounding, or if somebody is sharing something. Suppose you are sharing something today, okay, and I really love your thoughts, whatever the thought that you have shared, and any kind of different opinion, any kind of good quote that you're sharing. So if I find it interesting, so definitely I will write down in my diary. So this is what something I do. And if somebody is sharing something and something that can make me think, so always I just try to write down something on those things. Last time, one person was talking about friendship or something. So later on, that person posed a question that friendship is reality or it's a myth. Then I just wrote this, and whatever I feel I wrote in my diary about this. Yes.
Okay, okay. In this way, you write, or
Yes.
like you write some topics as well, or you write your thought and people thoughts if you like. So you write. So do you
Yes.
write topic also to learn or to research a topic to speak in the for the communication skill? Do you follow that?
No, actually, I don't research a specific topic. Whatever the conversation that I'm having every day, I'm getting through different kind of perspectives. At the same time, the real life scenario. Suppose I'm talking to you, I can get something from you, and I conduct sessions on a regular basis. I meet a lot of new people every day, so I get different kind of thing which is gonna help me to flourish my knowledge. So whatever the thing that I'm getting from the people, I just convert it into my writing. So I didn't need to put some extra effort. Suppose you used any kind of word or any kind of new word, new thought, or new statement that you have given. So this is going to be my next target if I like it.
Okay, okay. So how long have you been writing? So this is, I think, really interesting to know because writing skills that we are not learning since our childhood, right? We started learning from college, as you said. We started from college. Even I started from college because I studied in another medium, not English medium. So that's why.
I have been writing for a long period of time when I was studying in my school. So at that moment, I was not a big fan of writing my thoughts and all that kind of stuff. I was just writing normal paragraphs that was related to my syllabus or the curriculum. But when I
Yeah.
entered my graduation, so at that moment I was learning this language as well. So then I started writing in such a manner. I started writing things in my diary. Even I had my personal diary for my English language learning. Whatever the mistakes that I was making, I was writing in that, or something that I consider as my strength. I was writing everything, whatever the feedbacks which I was receiving from the people, everything I was writing. Yes.
Okay, so I can assume that you have been writing for a long time, right?
Yes, you can say that. But specifically, if I talk about diary, so it's been, I think, 3 to 3 years. Yes, not more than that.
Yeah. Yes, for me also, I have completed 3 years, but I'm not that much consistent. I'm inconsistent, I would say. I write, but when I feel to write, and earlier when I was learning English, so I started learning this language from the scratch. And that time I was not able to write, I was not able to read, I was not able to understand this language. So I started my journey from the scratch in my college time. Okay, so that time I was writing and I was trying to form sentences, structure I was following to learn writing skills. And even that is not particularly for learning, but it means for learning writing skills. No, I felt that I should write for the learning English language and I wanted to express because as we start learning English, we need to express as much as we can. Then we communicate really well, right? So I thought of writing in my learning time, English learning time. I was writing as a journal.
Yeah, that's
So
really
in
an
that way,
immaculate thing, I would say. Yes.
okay. So out of my curiosity, I wanted to know, like, did you study in English medium or
No.
Hindi?
Actually, I studied in Hindi medium till my graduation, and then I was contemplating to pursue my master's. So you know it very well when you're just trying to pursue a master's. So all the subjects will be in English. whether you're pursuing it in physics, chemistry, or maths, it doesn't matter. So then you need to go through that same scenario. So it's very important to learn the language, right?
Wow. But I must say that it's like a commendable job that you did, right? As you studied in Hindi medium and then you learned and you speak so good, so fluently. And even you teach people, you take sessions. So it's remarkable for many people, they can get inspired from you.
I would say only one thing. Even sometimes what we do random things. Seriously, learning a language is not a difficult task, but when you are not following the
Mhm.
structured process, as I have been working with this application in Talkie for such a long time, so what I have seen, people think that we can also practice with our family members or something. But the thing is that there is no structure. 2 days you can practice, third day there is a gap because that person is not available. There is no consistency. So consistency is something which matters a lot. And when you're, I'm not saying about joining this platform. You can join any platform, but maintain consistency, everyday practice. And somehow, if you think that I can practice with AI, AI is good for extra benefits. I mean to say that if you're facing any problem, so you can research about that for getting extra things. But firstly, because AI cannot tell you how's your body language, how's your facial expression. It is good for audio practice, but when it comes to overall communication skills, for that, human trainer can give you the best feedback.
Yes,
AI
you're
can give
right.
you the feedback
That's
about your
how.
speech only. Yes,
That's how we communicate. That is the reason that we communicate every day, and even we teach English because I think you also don't have atmosphere to speak English every day in person, but as you teach people, you have sessions with them, and you make an atmosphere for yourself, right? That's how you are maintaining, and even I am maintaining in this way, and we are talking virtually because we need people, we need human being to speak a language, so that is how
absolutely.
we need. Okay, again, we have, I think, 2 minutes, right?
Yes.
So I have again one more question out of my curiosity. As you said that you studied in Hindi medium, so how long have you been learning English and teaching people? And you started journey, like how long it has been?
I think when I was in my second year of graduation, so at that moment I was struggling a lot. So before that I was learning, I was getting through some sort of YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't find it effective. So then I started joining some sort of applications where I was practicing, and I also joined some sort of language learning communities, so where I started practicing. So I think it's been 3 to 4 years overall, if
Okay,
I
thank you
would
so
say.
much. Yes, thank you so much for sharing. Last question that I want to ask you in 1 minute we can cover, that is, as we are talking about writing skills. So now in 2026 people want to learn writing skills, right? And they want to learn English by writing as well. So what they can do, how they can start. So this
I
is my
would say
question.
that if somebody really wants to start, so they should start with writing at least one page. Do not force yourself if you're not interested in writing. At least you can start with one page every day. And whatever
Yeah.
you're doing every day, because you can understand yourself better than other people. So whatever you have done throughout the day, just write down that thing. So 10 to 15 days, just go with that, then you can make changes, because sometimes if you're doing the same thing, you're writing the same activities every day, so maybe you feel bored, then you can make changes, then you can start taking a topic every day, you can change a different topic, and you can make a small rubric to check your writing skill, what kind of words that you're using. Your rubric means for checklist. You can prepare a checklist for checking your spellings, your grammatical mistakes, your sentence structures, and what's something that you can improve. And proofreading is something that is extremely essential for writing.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you so much for sharing. Yes, we have completed our session, right?
All right. So thank you so much for having this great discussion. And it was really an amazing conversation to discuss something about writing. And I personally feel that we sometimes ignore writing, but when you're going to immerse yourself in writing as well, this is also one of the skills. And this is the core skills of English language. So whenever you are deep diving into writing, you'll be able to see a lot of benefits in your speaking as well, because all these skills are connected to each other. So thank you so much for bringing this topic from your side. I really appreciate your efforts, and see you next time with something inquisitive. Till then, keep learning and
Yes.
keep shining. Take care.
Okay, we'll have another session and we'll discuss about writing more things. As you said, it is quite interesting for people. And as you said, one point that is writing one page every day. If people start doing that, they wouldn't feel bored, right?
Yes.
So, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Shweta. See you next time. Take care.